You need a human adapter that concierge to make the two completely different systems talk to each other.
This has been a truly fascinating look at this medical pivot. We usually think of healthcare in terms of an iron triangle. You have quality, you have speed, and you have cost. And the old saying is always, pick two.
Right. If you want it fast and cheap, it won't be high quality. If you want it good and fast, it certainly won't be cheap. That is the rule we have all lived by forever.
But what we are seeing in China, according to these 2026 reports, is a structural attempt to actually offer all three. They are leveraging their massive population scale to drive down cost and drive up surgical skill, and they are using a localized tech to drive up speed.
Provided you can successfully navigate that hidden wall. That is the massive, unavoidable caveat here.
It really makes you wonder about the entire future of global healthcare.
It raises a very provocative question. If China can offer CAR-T therapy, which is a literal life-saving technology with a 14-day turnaround at a fraction of the global price, what does that eventually do to Western healthcare systems?
Does it force them to reform their pricing and clear their backlogs, or do we just accept that this is the new normal?
I worry we might see a permanent bifurcation in how we treat disease. A world where the wealthy stay home because they can easily afford the private premiums and the long waits, while the savvy, and those who simply cannot afford to wait, the medical refugees travel east just to survive.
Here is a final thought to build on that, something for everyone listening to mull over. We've been talking entirely about patients flying to China. But what happens when these hyper-efficient Chinese medical conglomerates start exporting these hospitals?
It's like building a 14-day CAR-T facility in the Middle East or South America.
Exactly. If Western systems don't figure out how to reform their pricing and speed, they might not just lose patients to medical tourism across the globe. They might find this high-volume, low-cost competition setting up shop right in their own backyard.
That is a very real possibility, and it's definitely something to look beyond the headlines and understand the data on.
Are we heading toward a world where your passport and your willingness to navigate a foreign digital wall determines your survival rate? It's a heavy thought. We would love to hear what you think. Would you get on a plane for a new knee or a cancer treatment? Is the logistics barrier too high, or is the price and speed totally worth the flight? Let us know. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We will catch you next time.